We brought this to you as breaking news on Monday. RFK Jr. dropping out of the presidential race and backing President Donald J. Trump for president. The move shocking the political world and giving voice to a minority in the Democrat Party that is currently without representation. They are the Democrats who wish to remain free and wish to remain Americans. One of RFK's main disagreements with his anti-American party, their abandonment of the U.S. Constitution, in particular, free speech. If you hate free speech, vote Democrat. That's my focus in today's preamble. James Comey, an alleged Republican, says he's voting Democrat in an effort to keep the unelected deep state firmly in control of the United States and to also keep himself out of prison after his complicity in the Crossfire hurricane hoax. James Comey is backing the empty and vacuous Kamala Harris. Comey, in an insult to our 40th president, jumped on Twitter and claimed, quote, "Kamala Harris made me feel like it's finally morning in America," end quote. In truth, she and her Marxist kind represent 1,000 years of darkness in America. But in the finest tradition of Milton, in the aptly named book Paradise Lost, Comey and those like him have made the calculation that it's better to reign in hell than to serve in heaven. And make no mistake, hell is what's coming our way with Democrats and their leftist brethren worldwide. Over the weekend, the fallen socialist government of France arrested the CEO of Telegram, a social media messaging app. What was Pavel Durov's crime? He refused to censor free speech on his platform. He refused to shut down critics of the government. Now he's had his freedom stolen because he defended freedom. Meanwhile, in the UK, a woman is jailed for a Facebook post writing, quote, "It's absolutely ridiculous. Don't protect the mosque. Blow the mosque up with the adults in it," end quote. There was no evidence that the woman had planned to do this herself, nor was there any evidence she had been planning to have others blow up a mosque. But she's in jail for thinking about it. But this appears to work only one way in favor of the political left.
I'm angry. Yes, I am outraged. Yes, I have thought an awful lot about blowing up the White House.
But I like that you're all a part of it. When was the last time an actor assassinated a president? However, it's been a while. And maybe it's time.
Odd how there wasn't a groundswell by leftists to punish or jail those calling for violence in an effort to stop the America First agenda. Great Britain and France didn't vow to arrest well-known leftists if they were traveling abroad. Those who believe in free speech and freedom aren't so lucky. The CEO of Rumble, Chris Pavlovsky, for example, he reports that he has safely fled Europe after the arrest of the Telegram CEO. I spoke with Texas Representative Brian Harrison this morning on my radio show. Texas is the world's 8th largest economy, and people now are openly talking in this state about suspension of trade with Europe over their oppression and opposition to human freedom and basic human rights. Many can't believe how quickly Europe has fallen when that region was under such a yoke of tyranny and totalitarianism a short time ago in the 1940s. But not everyone in America is rising to oppose attacks on free speech. The treacherous Alexander Vindman, a man loyal to Ukraine, and the source of the fake scandal alleging President Trump did something wrong in his interactions with Volodymyr Zelensky. Vindman is warning Elon Musk that he'd better watch out. Vindman, in full-throated support of anti-American denial of free speech, called us Americans who support and defend the Constitution and its First Amendment, quote, "free speech absolutist weirdos." And another leftist who has made a career of lying about his credentials is on record claiming that we Americans don't have a guarantee of free speech.
I think we need to push back on this. There's no guarantee to free speech on misinformation or hate speech, and especially around our democracy.
That's Tim Awal's, folks, the Democrats' choice for VP, lying again, claiming Americans don't have a guarantee of free speech. That's what the First Amendment is, but it's a guarantee, especially when it pertains to disinformation and lies. Oh, you mean misinformation like the Harris-Walz campaign, changing headlines and putting so-called news organization logos next to them to make it appear those organizations wrote those headlines? You mean disinformation like the Hunter Biden laptop was a Russian campaign? Oh, you mean like the fake Russia-Trump collusion hoax? The left is seeking to stop all opposition to their worldwide agenda, a consolidation of centralized power, suppression of information by nearly all search engines, and punishing those who don't carry the fake and false narratives. It's all an effort to at first persuade you, then to force you to undertake actions that benefit elitists and disadvantage you, your family, and your community. Europe has fallen, rejecting the liberty principles that have done so much to ease the suffering of our imperfect world. And the Democrats want that same thing to happen here. Will real Americans let that happen here